after these discussions here are basically some really concrete proposal project that we can implement to improve the Nordic ecosystem. I'd like to give Bárður the floor, and I encourage you to have, and I'm quite sure that you will all have a really fruitful discussion here.
It's probably the biggest day for me since I started Nordic Innovation. We're looking for concrete results, so we're looking for actual projects to implement and finish.
There's a lot at stake.
So there are many differences to the Nordic region. With your broad experience from starting companies, funding companies, running companies, have you ever experienced that being Nordic has actually had a competitive advantage for you?
I don't think that it is something that has helped me a lot, being Nordic. I think that it's a brand that is stronger in the Nordics than it is on the outside. In my personal experience, it has not helped me. Yet.
We're really raising the bar a lot.
We are fucking awesome. We're building some of the biggest, the best, the brightest, whatever things and companies here. And let's tell that story and, you know, get going. I mean, in 5 years' time, you can start a coffee shop, but you can also reinvent coffee, right? So if you don't think big, I mean, it won't be big.
We have some strengths that we have to use, and then some weaknesses that we just have to mitigate.
We, in a fairly small nation or region, can actually punch above our weight, as it's been said many times, but that it's possible to build a Skype. It's possible to build Spotify, TradeChef, Nokia. All of these companies were built out of something that we call the Nordics.
Startups should see what will change, what will definitely change our systems, and what type of opportunities there are linked to these big changes, these big megatrends. So if startups can tap into those big changes, it means that there will be demand for them in the, say, next 10, 20, 30 years.
All the big companies that will be developed in the same
I do think there's a lot we can learn from each other. As an entrepreneur, I want to tap into a few of these things, but I can't today because I'm based in Sweden, in Gothenburg.
I've learned from the Swedish, they're very hardcore corporate, and I think the Finns are they're very direct. It takes a long time before you can get a Finnish person to actually commit to something, but then when they do commit, they commit 100%. And I think the Danish people are more fluffy, maybe a little more crazy.
Yeah, no, there is. There is a very good startup.
Narrowing it down to how to actually build Mega.
I believe when you come to November, then there's politicians who's going to look at this.
The only challenge that I see is that this program may help also with recognizing the potential and embracing the potential that we have. So being more bold with our innovations and being more bold with our targets and achievements.
It's been really productive. I think what should be followed by this process is to actually get things done. So we should definitely get to testing mode as soon as possible.
In addition, how can we develop something that adds value to the more promising startups?
It's been so dynamic, and you see the work that's gone into it. It started off slowly, but then it gained momentum in the end, and I think we have some pretty amazing results.
Sum it up in one word, I would say intense and productive.
A huge success for today, at least.
Thank you very much.